So let's try to derive the Wien's displacement law from the Planck's radiation law. So let's try to go for it. So first what we have to do, we have to just write that Planck's radiation law in term of wavelength. Then we can go for this particular thing. What is Wien's displacement law? That intensity will be maximum at some particular wavelength. So we have to calculate that particular wavelength. So let's see what is idea behind that. So we have this particular the distribution formula, rho nu d nu is equal to, we have 8 pi nu square upon c cube, and that will be h nu upon e to the power h nu upon kt minus 1 d nu. Again we are using the formula nu is equal to c upon lambda, and d nu is equal to all c upon lambda square d lambda. And when we are putting all this thing into here, nu is equal to c upon lambda, d nu is equal to c upon lambda square, h nu upon h nu is equal to hc upon lambda, then we can get this particular thing d lambda d lambda. So rho lambda d lambda is equal to, that will be 8 pi hc upon lambda to the power 5, and this is e to the power hc upon lambda kt minus 1 d lambda. So we have to just for the maximum intensity, means energy density will be maximum, we are keeping that area and all other thing constant. So d rho upon d lambda must be equal to 0, and which means we are have to just calculate the value d. So this will actually 8 pi hc we can take common. So we have to just differentiate that d upon d lambda, lambda to the power minus 5 into e to the power hc upon lambda kt minus 1 to the power minus 1. So we have to differentiate thing, and when we are going to differentiate, and this must be equal to 0. So when we are going to differentiating all this thing, I can take 8 pi hc as common, and inside bracket we have minus 5 lambda to the power minus 6. We have differentiate this thing, we are keeping this thing as constant. This will be e hc upon lambda kt minus 1 constant, and second term when we are going to differentiate, this will be lambda to the power minus 5, this will remain same. We are differentiating the whole term, e to the power hc upon lambda kt minus 1, this will be minus 2, then exponential, this will be hc upon lambda kt and then lambda, then we have hc upon lambda square with minus sign. So this must be equal to 0. What you can do, you can take something as a common. So we can, and this has not relevance because right hand side we have 0. So what we are taking common, we are taking lambda to the power minus 6 and e to the power hc upon lambda kt minus 1. Minus 1 will be common, and inside the bracket we have minus 5 plus hc upon lambda kt, and we have e to the power hc upon lambda kt by, and this is minus 1 will come here, so this will be e to the power hc upon lambda kt minus 1. So this thing is there. So this particular thing cannot be equal to 0. It is not going to 0. So what will happen? This term is only going to 0. So only this term is only going to 0. So what will happen? We can find this minus 5 plus hc upon lambda kt, and this will be, I can divide e to the power hc upon lambda kt on numerator as well as denominator. So then we can find 1 upon 1 minus e to the power minus hc upon lambda kt must be equal to 0. So from this, so we have to just solve this particular equation. But solving this particular equation is a very tedious task actually. So you cannot solve it directly, but you can solve with the help of computers or numericals problem. So you can, but what you have to solve actually, you have to solve a very interesting thing. I can use the different color. So that will be, we have to solve 5 lambda kt upon hc must be equal to 1 upon 1 minus e to the power minus hc upon lambda kt. So we have to solve it, but you cannot solve it directly. So you can solve it only by the numerical method, because it is very difficult to that find the lambda directly from here. But once you will able to solve from the numerical method or the computer programming, you can easily find the value of lambda is equal to hc upon 4.9 kbt, and this value is actually 2.9 into 10 to the power minus 3 upon T, and this will be meter Kelvin. So this is corresponds to maximum intensity. Lambda m is corresponds to maximum intensity. This corresponds to maximum intensity actually. Intensity. So what we have one particular expression that is very nicely known as Wiens displacement form, and Wiens displacement will tell you that lambda m, and this is lambda corresponds to maximum intensity into T is equal to all about 2.9 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter Kelvin. So we can find each and everything from Planck's distribution law. Each and everything. So why the Planck distribution law is a complete theory for the black body radiation, and you can think that we can go to Stephen's law, we can go to Planck's distribution law. Sorry, we can go to Wiens distribution law. We can go to from here Rayleigh Jeans. We can go to Planck Wiens distribution, Wiens displacement law, everything, whatever we have observed from the black body, we can easily use for, we can easily uh, discuss it, or we can easily justify it with the Planck's radiation law. So this is all about the basic case of your basic analysis of black body radiation and related all different types of problems. Okay, thank you.